Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Biofarms. Alright, since last episode we was aiming for this fields over here. We place our offer, everything go through. Finally we are the owners. And all these fields over here, these ones are expensive. So I'm not gonna pull the trigger for those. So this one is the ones we have now. Now we've been busy, really busy. Since then, we just be able to have the soil types. So we send the soil samples, and we have all the soil samples already. We're working on the pH, so lime. We lime all this already. We finished yesterday around 10 o'clock, and we don't even finish at all. And now we're working on the nitrogen. So we almost done about nitrogen, and we are now today we are planting. We have sugar beets over here, the blue ones, and we're working on potato over here in the bottom ones. Uh, yeah. So that's basically what we're doing. And if you notice, we basically running out of money right now, because not only we bought these fields over here, we trade the 8R that we have, the John Deere 8R, for a case 500. So I don't have nothing about against John Deere. I love John Deere, but the only thing is these ones are pretty hill fields, and case just give me 100 more horsepower. So that's what we just did. And because of that, and also we just bought a new planter. No bigger at all, it's 15 meters, but I just pulled the trigger for it because it does potato. Now, this is a pretty much controversy around that. Yes, there is plenty of potato planters, but all of them are small and taking too long to do it. So in order just to have the seed just rocking out, we need something that just give me what we need in order just to have everything done. Now, if you wanna play realistic, it's fine. If you wanna play whatever you wanna play, just play, man. This is a game, and that's what we're doing. Just enjoy the game and play however you want. It's fine. And if we're just talking about realistic, why they don't have a planter for red cabbage or carrots, different ones? Why do we have to use a normal planter for a red cabbage or for carrots? I believe that is supposed to have a different planter for that, and we don't have it. So it is what it is. We're just doing it, and not only that, it was expensive. It was expensive. It was $400 and something thousand dollars. I don't know why those are so expensive. But yeah, definitely that's what we did. And right now, I don't know if I'm gonna have plenty anhydrous just to finish this field. I mean, we are about 1% left just to finish it, and I don't know if it's just gonna give me, it's gonna be enough just to last until we just done with this field. Hopefully yes, because you know worse, I have to go and refill it, and this is pretty expensive too. Is to fill it out, those 3 tanks is like $15,000. So I'm praying right now and light the candle just to let me just finish what we need. So I was talking to the real estate agent while we just finished all the closing costs and everything, all the closing papers for these fields. Uh, I guess the rumor is true. He told me, I asking him, and he told me that the case are definitely motivated enough just to have a dealership in the town, and that will be much appreciated for us because we already know about case equipment. Again, nothing against John Deere. I love John Deere too, but we're just doing the other thing that I love case is the light system. Man, that bringing day and night, man. That's why we working until 10 o'clock yesterday. We be able just to working on late because of that. If I'm doing it with the other tractors, John Deere or whatever, they don't have the light system that this one has, and that is the other pro that I just motivate me just to buy the case. Um, so we pretty much set. We pretty much start to just to planting what we need. 1 year passed already, and we already know which exactly crops that we need just to in order just to function. Man, this one is not gonna last. Man. So we already know how many products, what kind of crops that we need just in order to operate the factories that we have, and mainly the crops that we need is wheat, barley, potatoes, and sugar beets and corn. So that give us plenty room just to play around with sugar and pig food and the ethanol plant. So that is, yes, yes, we did it. Oof, about time. So yeah, definitely I just bring my car. I bring the other truck, the working truck over here because it was late. My wife just come and picked me up yesterday at night, and I'll be just coming to the field into the car. So I'll pick it up with my wife later. Let me go to the farm and leave this one over there, parking this stuff over there because we need to grab the planter. But before do that, we need to start to sell because yesterday in the time that I just been trade the tractor and buy the fields and pay the fields and everything, I overdraft about $10,000. So I have to ask the bank just let me use $10,000 of funds. He found me. He wired me to me. We do the transfer and everything, but I don't like just to owe money to the bank. So what we need to do is start to selling what we have in order to just pay 10,000 bucks and start to get more money because I really want to have more tractors and more planting systems. And well, actually we have to if the farm start to growing, we need to have all the equipment necessary just in order to be productive enough just to have it all the planting crops on time. So that's what we're doing. I don't know how much I'm gonna gain for the sugar and the pig food that I have and the diesel. And guys, I've been thinking also, I mean, I already talked to the real estate agent guy, so I really want to have that lot over there in the city, so that I will be able just to place the dry fertilizer that I want. I really want that. I mean, there is a really good source of income, and I have all the things necessary just to do it. The only thing that I don't have is a slurry right now, but I already stopped just feed the cows and the pigs with straw. I just waited until they finish the straw they have left and I start to give me slurry because I have digested and um, I have manure. So where I just gonna set this up? Yeah, you see, we was working heavily yesterday, and I need to just take care about those, and maybe refill this too. All right, let me go to the field, try to see what's going on with this worker over there. I'll be right there. Just give me 1 second. All right, so we finally here. Let's see what's going on with this. Okay, so when I use course plays in this field, uh, they tending to leave me these gaps over here, so I need to come in and just retouch, reseeding these parts over here. In other words, it's gonna be a gaps over here, and it's gonna bugging me out all day long. So let me just fix this gaps over here. So we're planting. All right, so that's the planter we just bought yesterday, and it's sweet, but it's so expensive that it's not even joke about it. I don't know why it's so expensive. I guess we have to pay for what they plant. They plant almost everything that I need, and I'm looking forward just to do. If the case dealer coming like they say they're gonna come, um, for the case planter. It sounds amazing. It looks, and it has all the crops that we need to plant too. So we're pretty much gonna be set about that. And the other one that I have is the John Deere one. So the John Deere is just planting everything that I need to. So we'll be set. And I guess we're not gonna need any more until we just decide next year. All depends how the crops and the yield give me this year about it, and the plant and the factories that we have running right now. If we can continue to expand, so I don't know how much expand we're gonna do, but and I don't know if we're gonna need a lot of more, and if not, just listen. Why not? So this is the only crops that we can plant in right now because the temperature of the ground is optimum just for these crops. And I believe we have to do barley and wheat in the bottom fields over there, right about there next to the farm. So that way we just waited until the temperature just climb and we start to plant corn and red cabbage. I mean, red cabbage, that's our saver last season because I planted this 3 fields over here on the top. This one I'm working right now, that one on the bottom, and that one over here on your right. That give me like $1 million and something bucks. So it's very profit. I mean, I'd be annoying if I don't do it again. So we're gonna have everything that we need to everything what we need to the factories to running the factories out, and we're gonna, and the red cabbages will be, I mean, the contract with Walmart, and whatever we have left we can sell it, and we'll be set. and we just running in the winter, just making more uh, sugar and diesel and everything. So we're gonna have plenty things to do in summer and in winter time, and it pretty much will be set. Okay, so the other worker just seems to finish right now, so I'm gonna take care about him, and then we're gonna call the day today. So let me just go to this guy. Oh, this lady. Hey, beautiful, it's time to go. Alright, let me just do myself the touch-ups that they need. This is the planter, guys. The Amazon Condor 15,001. This is the modding guy who just made it, and it's really good. I mean, I know it's really old, but I mean it give me what I need, and that's why potato, in order to do potatoes, yeah, this is the go for it. The other one that I have that I can just pull the trigger off, but it's too big, and I don't think that's why I don't do it. Is this one over here? Let me see this one. Is the planter? No, it's the seeder. Seeder right here. This one. This one give me potato too, plus the old crops that we need, and is 25.6. It's huge. Yeah, that's what she says. But yeah, this one. But I don't feel comfortable just to handle this field. Is not like big enough just to handle this that kind of equipment. So I guess with this kind, I mean up to 18 meters, it will be fine for me. Uh, After that, it will be painful just to doing a manual rate over here in this kind of corners and everything. And back up those equipments are, at least for me, is painful. It's really hard. And if you put a working on that equipment, and if he has to back up, it's not even funny. So that's why I'm looking for that. We couldn't buy it, but definitely we don't need it. I think it's overkill for these fields. So definitely in the next episode we're gonna start to sell, because we need to pay the 10,000 bucks that we just loaned in order just to do the upgrades that we needed, and and I let you know how it goes. Hopefully you're gonna come with me and start to sell what we have. I'm not gonna sell all of them. Because I have to just um, I need to have crops or sugar or something left, just in order if I need money or whatever. It's like my bank right now. If I need money, I just go and sell it, and I grab the money right away. I don't need to lend money in order just to buy whatever that I need to buy. So, all right, guys. Hopefully everything goes well for you guys. Be safe, be good, be nice, and don't forget to subscribe and give me a like if you can. And I see you in the next. Thank you very much. Bye.